No. It's Monday, October 21st. Yesterday was the 20th. See? Can't keep my days straight for too long. It's like it's the 20th, right? Because yesterday was the 19th? No, it's the 21st. Monday, October the 21st. Ay, ay, ay. Gabe did ask if I wanted to stay a little late today and help them assemble some bleachers. I'd already stayed a little bit late, about half an hour at that point. A little over half an hour, I think. But I was like, I got stuff I gotta do. I gotta do laundry. So it's in right now. The laundry is in. See, the secret is you just wear the same shirt 2 or 3 times, especially if it doesn't get dirty. If you're not doing a whole lot of anything, if it's not, if you're not getting sweaty, if you're not getting nasty, you can just wear the shirt again if it doesn't smell too bad. So that's kind of what I've been doing. But the shirt I wore today, I think that was like my 3rd time wearing it. So I'm like, and it was my last shirt I had available. So I'm like, ugh, I have to do laundry. But I stretched it out until today because I didn't want to do it Friday. I was like, I'm just gonna. Of course, I went to watch the movies on Friday, so I didn't really have time to do it then. But I didn't really want to do it anyway. It's like when it hits my weekend, it's time to rest and relax. Especially since Mom was going to be here. I'm like, of course, then I didn't rest and relax. I did, pass out after I got home from, in between Parks and Rec and the movie, leaving to go to the movie, and then after I got home from the movie, I kind of crashed out after that too for a while. So I did my resting and relaxing to prepare. But yes, it's like unfortunately I had to come home and do some stuff today. But the laundry's in. I've made myself some beef and broccoli. It's like a little TV dinner thing. I picked up a couple more at the Dollar Tree this weekend. Went shopping there with Mom. I've got so much stuff in my pantry, and my freezer, in my pantry. Minx is here. She's getting Levins. Minx is getting Levins. Oh my goodness. It's so dark. It's a stormy night. But yes, here's my freezer. So I've got I got some more of the Celeste pizzas there. And I got some Fast Bites, and that's the beef and broccoli thing that I'm eating now. I guess Michelina's. So I got and then there's those down there, the pears. Of course, I've got all my snacks up over there, and then in the cupboard, there's more snacks, and then good eatings, I guess, or stuff to eat. Some more of these guys. Some of these, some potatoes back there, some ramen noodles back there, some ramen noodles and potatoes up there, and so yeah, I've got plenty of stuff to eat at the moment, and I also have some super glue because I need to super glue one of my Halloween decorations back together. For one of these days when I actually decorate, maybe. It could have been today, but I was like, I don't know. I'm like, I gotta do laundry. Holy shit, that's way off. Here we go. I was like, I've got to do laundry. I'm like, that's maybe enough for the day. But yeah, before everybody left for lunch, Pete was talking about going in and picking up sticks. So that's kind of what I did while he was at lunch. As I went around the Grover Park there and picked up the bigger sticks that I saw, and some of the medium-ish size sticks and the longer size sticks. And I wasn't exactly sure what all he was going to want to pick up, so I just want to kind of put them in some piles, so that way I ended up with like 3 piles of sticks. for him to pick up after he got back from lunch. But we started the day taking down the stuff from the haunted hayride. So, like all the stuff they had wrapped around the trees and all the stuff they had cobwebs on the fence. That was fun because of course it was all. Of course they tied it to the fence, and then they kind of like stretched it across so it was like stuck to the fence, and yeah, it was good times, great oldies. Oldies 95. You know. That's right. Good friend. Good friend. Oh, I made the mistake of sitting down. That's never a good idea. So, let me get my water out of the way. Could use a refill on your water, couldn't you? Or our water. That's what I take my Eliquis with. But, so let's see what today's Questiones SX. Craziest thing you've seen recently. Craziest thing I've seen recently. I mean, working Parks and Rec and, you know, all the homeless people in the parks and whatnot. Though mostly, I think it's mostly Blind Boone. That's mostly where they hang out. We did have some that hung out at the top of the hill, but I haven't seen them in a while. So we had some that were living on the front stoop of an abandoned church in town. It's the abandoned church. Actually, when I went to go look at houses, my realtor actually took me to that church. I don't know what the price on it was, but it was a cool idea, but it needed so much work, you know. And like the kitchen was downstairs, so it's like, I mean, I was like, I don't want to go all the way to the basement to like. I mean, I guess I could have set up. I don't know if there was like a sink and stuff upstairs. I guess they could have got like a microwave and like a mini fridge or something and kept some like sodas and stuff upstairs, snacks upstairs. Could have renovated it to my liking, I suppose. But yeah, the old abandoned church. But yeah, I actually got to go look in that church and ring the bell. Because Nick happened to notice, it was cousin Nick. He noticed that the rope was right by the front door, and I kind of started like lightly pulling on it, and you had to like pull pretty hard to get it to actually finally go like, ding. Luckily, I didn't yank it too hard, or it would have just kept going ding, da ding, da ding, da ding. I think I got like one little ding out of it, and that was about it. But yeah, they were sleeping on the stoop of that church for a while, and they even had themselves a dartboard hung up. So, I mean, that's kind of crazy, I guess. I mean, you know, we're not open at the store 24 hours anymore, so we don't get all the people coming in trying to cause problems and steal anymore. So I don't have any good customer stories, crazy customer stories to tell, really, that I can think of. It's the craziest thing that I've seen recently. I guess everything's been pretty chill lately. Just kind of the same boo sheet. The same boo sheet. We did, of course, this was a couple months ago during the summer, but speaking of Blind Boone Park, for some reason Peter decided to go up the hill by Blind Boone Park, and we just kept finding trash, and eventually it led us to an abandoned homeless encampment that had been there. And like there was like clothes, there was like bottles and things of food and like toothpaste and all this, you know, like just like everything you could imagine, probably, you know. And we took down 3 trash cans full of shit, and there's still plenty more up there. Like, we never went back to finish cleaning it up. So it's like there's still plenty more trash up that hill by Blind Boon Park. Yeah, like I said, that's where they go. Right before I got laid off, there was a guy actually trying to dig. There's a gazebo out there at Blind Boon Park, and he was trying to dig up underneath it and like build himself a bunker, basically up underneath that. And I was like, so I mean, I guess that was kind of crazy, but that's, I mean, you know, it's not really lately. It's been a while. It's been a while. I believe that's a Stained song. I think we even looked it up the other day. Me too. Makes you just let a giant yawn. But truth be told. But yeah, I can't really think of. I guess everything's been pretty normal, or there's been something crazy that I've seen recently that I've forgotten. I don't know. I can't even think of, like, you know, videos I've seen online, like people having bad day or whatever, or natural disasters or whatever, you know, whatever random YouTube video I happen to watch. Or Reel on Facebook, or Reels on Facebook. I don't know if it counts. I got my rock down here that I picked up at a local not grocery store, like flea market, thinking it was one of the rocks, because, you know, they do that around here where they paint the rocks and leave them around for people to find. But then it turned out it was from Helena, Montana, not Helena, Montana. That's a Cassadine. Helena, Montana. Because mom was correcting me. She's like, Helena. I'm like, oh, like you say Miami, Oklahoma, when people have told you it's Miami, Oklahoma. I don't know. It could be one of those things like Missouri, Missouri. You know, people just say it however the fuck they want. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't really matter. But, you know. So that was kind of, I was not expecting that. That was kind of crazy. It's like, oh, this is from, like, Helena, Montana. That's traveled quite a ways. And then I joined their group and I posted in there. And then, like, the lady, I don't even know if she ever saw my message. I kind of forgot that I messaged her. She never replied if she saw my message. But who and a thing and it, so I don't know if you can hear that or not, but Jen Savage, I think that's her. She has not seen my message. Delivered Sunday, October the 6th at 6:29 p.m. So we're not friends on Facebook. We're not even friends in real life. How about you get a fucking life? Period. I guess I gotta go get my laundry in like 15 minutes. Or switch it over and not go get it. Lord, I wish it was done. But I do have beef and broccoli to eat. So, but, yeah, I can't really think of anything like terribly like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened kind of thing, you know? Just can't think of anything that fits the criterion. So I guess I'll say, I mean, whatever it was I mentioned, I told a couple stories of something happening. I don't know if it was recently, but you'd think, man, Parks and Rec, I should. Oh, there was a sex whip on the side of the road the other day. Like, one of those, like, I think it has like multiple. It was pink. It was rhinestoned. And yeah, I think it has like 3 or 4 like little tendrils or whatever. So somebody lost their sex whip. That's a shame. So Might still be there. Who knows? So maybe that's crazy enough. Crazy enough story from Parks and Rec for you. But I guess. But anyway, that's about all I got. So, but what I do got is some laundry to go get here pretty soon and some lunch to eat. So I'm gonna go do that. Pat the Minxie, pat the Minxes, and then see you for what I see ya.